Well, a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I went up hunting with my friend Cody. He's a really great friend. I love the guy. Just a great guy. I helped coach wrestling with him. He's worked for me with my company for 14 years. I'm good friends with his dad, who was a wrestling coach at Fremont. But I absolutely love Cody and Mark. But Cody's amazing. He always wanted to go elk hunting with me up into my special area, up into the UNS. So I took him several years ago, about 3 years ago. I took him and some of my friends up there, and Laura Lee and Chris, and we went up and we set out camp. As we were driving down into the elk camp, we got out of the truck, and it was a moonlit night, and boy, you could just hear the bull elk just bugling all around us. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, just bugle, 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 and you could hear the elk. It was just amazing. We got down into camp. We made sandwiches. I cooked for the guys at camp. I don't really hunt much anymore. I like to just cook at camp. I stay at camp. I sit and listen to the radio, listen to general conference, do whatever. I like to sit and build the fire. But anyway, we just sat and listened to the elk that night. The next morning, Cody and Chris and Laura Lee get up early and they take off hunting. Nothing. They come back. There's nothing. They don't get anything. I think this is the right time. Come back, nothing. So they headed out again for the afternoon hunt, and then all of a sudden Chris shows back up on the four-wheeler without his backpack. I'm like, "Where's your backpack?" He goes, "I left it. We got a 5x5." They had come into an area where there was a bull that had been shot, and then there was a couple cows they hiked up this ravine. They found there was 2 or 3 cows. They could see 2 or 3 cows up in these trees, and they could see this small 5x5 elk in the bunch. So he waited and waited and waited. He shot, missed, shot again. I think he missed again, and then finally he shot and killed the 5x5 elk. And Chris just came to get some bags and stuff to put the meat in, because they had to hike the meat out, because they couldn't hike the whole elk out. But that was Cody's 5x5. It was a small 5x5, and that was great elk meat hamburger. It was so great. But Cody just loved it. He just enjoyed it. They all enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It was great to bugle to the elk at night. It was a lot of fun to tell stories by the campfire.